Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Alabama versus Mercer college basketball matchup on Friday, November 17, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all your purchases of $19 or more. We also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club, sharp trading plays, not meant for everyone, meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well. So call or text the number and take advantage. But let's get to this one. Alabama taking on Mercer. And Mercer, I think, not really their best start to the season that they had hoped for. Just 1-2 to start the season. Their only win coming against a bad Chicago State team. They did cover the number in that one, covering 4.5. And the reason why the number was only 4.5, because Mercer lost their opening game, an online game, to Clark County, Atlanta. I never even heard of this school. 71-64. Of course, there was no line in the game, so we don't know exactly how big of an upset is, but it was a very big upset on the scale of things. They bounced back with that win over Chicago State and then lost to Moorhead last time out, 4.5-point dog, losing 74-66. So a lot of times, this will happen, and you see it in college football too, where a team will drop a game to, inexplicably to basically a team that nobody sees coming, and then they bounce back and they're just fine. But, this Mercer team, I'm not so sure that this game against Alabama is exactly what the doctor ordered when you've lost, two of your first three games, and one of them was to Clark County, Atlanta. I think, of course, Alabama, not quite the same team that we've seen in past years, but the thing is that this Alabama team is lighting up the scoreboard, scoring over 100 points in each of their first three games. And how are the Crimson Tide doing it? They are hitting threes at an alarming 50.7%. That is crushing it from the floor. And the Tide, this is missing, Brandon Miller from last year. But that is, 50.7%. If a team shoots 50.7% on three-pointers against you, you're not going to win in most cases. I got to say, Sears doing a nice job kind of being the guy now at Alabama, scoring 17 in the last game, and Pringle as well, scoring 12. So the Tide certainly have a lot of players, just a lot more distribution now. And what we've seen from them, at least in their first few games, is that they've shared the ball around the roster, and that's mostly because these games have been so one-sided, like last time out against South Alabama, 102-46. That is what you call a good old-fashioned blowout. They beat Indiana State by 22, giving up 80 points in that game, and gave up 73 against Moorhead and still managed to cover a 22-point spread. Up here against a Mercer team that couldn't beat Clark County, Atlanta, I'll lay the bundle again. I'm going to take the Crimson Tide at home, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you how often the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.